Wow, Happy New Year, my viewer. I know you are so excited, and it is just by the grace of God that we've crossed into the year 2021. Happy New Year. It was wonderful being with you the whole of last year, and God has given us another wonderful privilege to learn and to grow. And like I've always said, don't just go through life, grow through life. Today we are going to learn about a wonderful and something that a wonderful topic about making New Year's resolutions. And I know probably you have made some New Year's resolutions in the past and they didn't work out. You probably have forgotten about them. The year 2020 was not really kind to us, but the grace of God saw us through. There could have been some resolutions that you made and they didn't materialize because of the way it took us. But I want to encourage you, don't give up. Hold on, keep pushing, keep persisting, and you know what? You will get there. And I want to say, this is the Virtuous Woman Show. Why don't you call a friend? Why don't you tag a friend if you're watching us from the phone, if you're watching us from your maybe hotel room or from the comfort of your home? Call your friends. Let them tune in and be blessed by a wonderful woman who is not new to us. She has been here with us, and you remember how when she talked about the helicopter mother who keeps landing in the rooms of the children to check how their children are doing. She's here with us again to take us through making the New Year's resolutions. Please keep tracking with us because we are here for you and you're going to grow through this broadcast. Welcome to the show. Karibu sana.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to meet you and to have you on the show because you are so full of wisdom that God has given to you. You are full of knowledge that can be able to help a woman outside there. How was your Christmas? How was your last year?
Last year, it's a good year in that it brought out sometimes what we call your best part.
Oh, wow.
We say that your strength should be able to persist or go through the time of adversity.
Oh, you're
As
right.
the Bible says, if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. So what happens that time was like, there was that time when you know how to wait upon the Lord, to be patient, not to keep complaining and all that, because as we say, the darkness lingered longer than we thought. We thought it was just a matter of 1 month, we'll be back. But then it went 3 months. And then after that, like seemed hope was like getting deferred every other moment. But you realize that hope continued and we are here. Thank God. We may not have achieved all the resolutions because now we can keep saying Corona came, but I believe that is what we could have done. Yes,
and we crossed over.
Yes,
we've come to the new year, and I remember growing up. Is it the term or the word or the phrase New Year's resolutions? So I heard it first with my dad. I remember him standing on the pulpit and he talked about New Year's resolutions and I was like, what is this? And I believe maybe there's a woman outside there. She's looking at us na anashindwa hii New Year's resolutions ndio nini? Na anashindwa how do I make New Year's resolutions. But you could help our viewer by just explaining to them what these New Year's resolutions are.
Okay. It's true that we make decisions and resolutions and all that, but sometimes there's that time when we have when we call New Year, though sometimes except now the fact that we have an imaginary calendar that tells us we were midnight, now we are in New Year. There seems to be no difference. Darkness does not go. The day does not come blue or green. It is still 1st of January. But now because of the events and times and seasons that we live in, so we seem to hear new year.
Yes.
And so the feeling like I would want to make a renewal, something afresh, or just like make things better than they were.
Yes.
That's why people really get to making new year resolutions. It's more like resolves.
Okay.
Tuseme kwa Kiswahili maamuzi.
Maamuzi.
Na hii maamuzi mapya unaamua ya kwamba utafanya something that is, maybe let's say if you had something that you are doing well, you continue doing it. If you had a bad behavior or something that you want to stop, then if like they are saying I'll stop complaining then from January 1, okay, and then maybe I'll be doing this, and maybe sometimes you want to improve on something, maybe accomplish a personal task or a goal. So those are now what we call the resolves, maamuzi mapya. Na si kwa sababu you never were making them, but somehow it's like new year, we feel like we are given a new slate, and you want to write it anew and
start afresh with strength, with fresh energy and fresh strength. Nimependa vile umesema maamuzi mapya. Unaamua nataka mwaka huu nataka kufanya hivi, nataka ku accomplish hii. Kama ni kujenga nyumba, kama ni kupata mtoto, kama ni kupata kazi, ni maamuzi mapya. Na sasa when we look at this New Year's resolutions, you know, umeifanya ikakuwa very simple and very clear. Kwa sababu when we hear New Year's resolutions, it's such a huge term to somebody, even somebody, and I was wondering, is it something that only learned women make New Year's resolutions, ama hata mama wa kawaida, mama ambaye anafanya kazi sokoni, mama ambaye maybe anakaa nyumbani na watoto, analea tu watoto nyumbani, is it something that all of us can make?
Yes, indeed. Maamuzi mapya ni kila mtu anaweza. Wakati mwingine tunafikiri maamuzi lazima uandike. Some of them you don't have to write, because not all of us are able to read and write. But also we have maamuzi mapya for everyone, from the those that are at home, and even those who are in executives of companies. When they talk about having the strategic plans and all that, goals for the year, missions, all those are part of maamuzi. But now when we come to the lower level, let's say the mama ako nyumbani, there are those things you look at home and you realize, sasa nimekuwa nikipiga kelele, na pengine nimekuwa nikobana na mzee na nini, no my husband. You can just decide, God helping me this year. I would want to be a calmer woman, one who does not terrorize the children, and maybe everyone, becomes happy at home. That's also a resolution you can make. If you are working or you're doing your business, you can decide that maybe in this year, if I can add, instead of just only tomatoes, but about if I decided to also add hoho, that's a resolution also, which we decide sometimes because we want either to progress au kuonyesha ile tulikuwa tunafanya, we want to improve on it. Somehow it's like a new beginning. And we like it because sometimes we get like a new leaf or a new what you call it, you'll be given like a lease of life. We just want to make it better. So hata tukiwa nyumbani, kama ni mambo tumekuwa tukifanya, pengine unaona masaa ya kuona TV ni mingi, unaamua mama, badala ya kuona TV Afro Cinema continue shortly from one, kwa sababu watoto wameenda shule na huna kazi ingine ya kufanya, na pengine uko na house help, you can decide, what about if I take this time, I can be reading books, or I can be doing this, I can be crocheting, I can be knitting. Those are also resolutions, and so you don't even have to write them. You can just decide and commit them before God, and God will help you.
Wow.
Yes.
Personally, do you make New Year's resolutions? Do you set them?
Wow, I do. And I mean them. I mean it. But halfway sometimes, half of them are accomplished, others are not. I was reading and realized I may not be alone. That does not give me comfort. But I've realized that sometimes it's more than about 70% of the people who make resolutions don't even achieve them. Fully. We have the 30 that really are what you call perfectionists. Kuna wale wanaenda watu wakimark pale wamefika. But sometimes also it depends with personality. We have the perfectionists who really put everything, and even their lifestyle goes with goals.
You're right.
But then we have these who are freestyle.
Yes.
They achieve also,
Yes.
but they are not so hard on themselves. But they are also good. It's good to make goals. I have made them.
Yes.
I thought I would. There's a book I had started writing. I thought I would have finished.
Oh.
I don't know why I've not finished. That is true. That's one of the resolutions I know it's not accomplished. But I have others that I can look back and I see I've achieved them.
Yes.
And I'm not really going to be so hard on myself because I've sometimes, we have genuine reasons. Others is the fact that the motivation that time was not there.
Yes.
Somehow you are low and you felt like, writing, you need to really be up and about the ideas come. That's time when you start writing and you realize you're blank. So you just say tomorrow. Tomorrow. And tomorrow has come up to 2021.
Yeah, up to 2021. Na unajua ma'am, kuna wale wengine ambao they are outside there. And they have made resolutions in the past.
Yes.
Na mtu akasema, let me tell you, in the year maybe it was 2016, akasema, I'm going to lose like 20 kgs. It's 2021. Still haja realize ama the goal. Ama akasema ilipoanza mwaka ikaanza ya 2017. This is the year that like you've said, I'm going to write books. Na ikafika pole hajafanya. Ama I'm going to start a business. And it's like every year amekuwa akimake New Year's resolutions, maamuzi na amefika mahali. Anasikia sitaki kumake tena because inamuaffect. How would you speak to such a person?
I would just tell the person to get encouraged and also not really feel like that is the end. I can't make it.
Yes.
Because sometimes the circumstances that affect us, zingine ni zetu, zingine ni za nje. Let's say like you wanted to expand your business and you are in a hotel business. And then there is corona. And then you are told closed down. Whether you had said this is what I want to do, I want to do this and I want to do this, some circumstances or factors are external, and then there is also that which is internal. So it's good also to evaluate well. Just look at yourself and see what exactly ni gani ili contribute. Kama ni mimi, I can work on myself. But other situations, sometimes you cannot change them. So instead of saying, I'll never make them, evaluate what exactly affected you. So that if you see those factors could have been mitigated, you could have helped, or you could have changed them, then you can say, this time I'll do this. You can do it differently. But it's not always we are responsible for not achieving them. And that's very important. Because if there were no finances, even whatever you wanted to do, you realize that we went on survival mode this year. All that you had, because you don't know for how long you would be locked in. So people just decided to be on the mode of saving. So all through they ate or they drank, but they never even went to clothing or even other things. So you realize now people preserved, and that's why maybe this year it's important that people make the resolutions.
Wow.
Yes.
We're going to take a short break, but she's finished by saying it is important that you make the resolutions, because somebody once said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will lead you there.
True.
When you don't have a resolution, you will just live life. And somebody once said, my husband likes saying, if you don't have a goal, you will live like a goat. So we are going to take up a break, then we'll be back after
Goats
this.
have no goals.
Goats have no goals.
That's a nice one.
Yes.
Thank you.